Our coverage from Mobile continues, and a mainstay out here in Mobile. Our guy, Tony Pauline, making some waves today with a report about the Denver Broncos, and it could have a direct effect as far as the Arizona Cardinals go at 4th overall. Check him out, Sportskeeda, and of course, follow him on Twitter. It's an essential follow for all your draft insight at Tony Pauline. Tony, how we doing?
I'm okay. I think a year ago I was kind of kicking the wasp nest with the Arizona Cardinals, right? Now it's something that may affect the Cardinals, but I don't know.
You know, Kyler's always a polarizing subject, no doubt about it, but I think absolutely, like, what he was asked of this year, he certainly did for, you know, what the organization was asking as far as Gannon, Monty Ossenfort, and there's buy-in there, and they're moving forward at the quarterback position. But the Denver Broncos, as you reported today, is there sort of desperation for them to get up and get one of these quarterbacks?
Well, it's the head coach, Sean Payton. I mean, he inherited Russell Wilson. It didn't work out. He wants his own quarterback. He's not going to get it at 12. He wants to move up to get the top 3. But if you actually read the article, it's going to be almost impossible for them to move up because the way it looks right now, the top 3 teams, the Chicago Bears, Washington Commanders, and New England Patriots are going to swipe those first 3 quarterbacks off the board. So there's been some rumors about Patrick Surtain being involved in the deal. As I said in the article, I don't think it's going to happen because those top 3 teams are quarterback needy, and as we know, quarterbacks are always overdrafted. They're always taken earlier than their grade warrants. These 3 guys are pretty good. I think they're going to be off the board 1, 2, and 3.
You know, regardless, it plays into the favor of Monty Ossenfort's hands, though, right? Because he could potentially get what some people would say is the top prospect in this draft at 4. Is that crazy?
No, but Marvin Harrison is the number 1 player on my board. Marvin Harrison is an outstanding wide receiver. Marvin Harrison fills a need. He's got great bloodlines. He's a great natural passer. I don't know that he's a vertical threat, but he's sneaky fast. He runs great underneath routes. He's got excellent size. He wins out for the contested pass. He's very polished. I think he was underused at Ohio State. I think if Ohio State used him correctly, he would have been in the conversation for a Heisman Trophy. Ohio State would have been a much better team. If he goes to Arizona and they use him correctly, no doubt about it.
Loaded with draft capital. We could talk, you know, hours as far as what they could do in this draft. But 4th overall, that seems like it's a good spot for Ossenfort and crew. What do you like at 27 later in this draft? Do you look at maybe a premium position, go tackle, go corner? Somebody like Quinyon Mitchell is really lighting up out here at Senior Bowl.
Well, Mitchell's been fantastic. And if you read my article today at Sportskeeda, a lot of people think he could be the first cornerback selected, not just a first rounder, which people wanted to see coming in, but the first cornerback, because Terry and Arnold, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Wiggins of Clemson, they all have little holes in their games. Mitchell continually plays better and better. If he's there, obviously they need a cornerback. You know, you grab him. But still, I mean, you could still have Wiggins there, Terry and Arnold, and McKinstry, and those guys are good value, you know, late in the first round, or maybe an bigger offensive tackle, so maybe you could swing Paris Johnson back to the right, to the left side. This is a good offensive tackle class, and I think whether it's late in round 1 or in day 2, the Cardinals will be able to fill that, you know, tackle need for a guy in the future.
Yeah, I mean, real quick, last question. I mean, as far as those tackles, it feels like a guy like Tyler Guyton is really kind of flashing here. We follow closely in Arizona Jordan Morgan. If you were pressed and you had to make a decision between maybe 2 of those prospects,
depends on what you're looking for. Tyler Guyton's going to be a very early draft pick. He's going to be a top 15 guy. Jordan Morgan has struggled here at left tackle. He's got short arms. I think his arms are under 33 inches. I think Jordan Morgan's going to be a real good zone blocking guard in the NFL. I don't think he's going to be a left tackle. So if you're looking for if you're looking between the 2, you're going to go with Tyler Guyton, but you better be drafting in the top 15 because Tyler Guyton's going to be probably the next tackle off the board after Fashanu of Penn State and Alt of Notre Dame.
Tremendous insight. Tony Pauline, follow him on Twitter at Tony Pauline. Read his work, Sportskeeda. He's breaking news every Senior Bowl and beyond, all the way up until the draft day and weekend. Thanks, Tony.
Thanks for having me.